you have a favorite RC right now, or like a top 3 or a top 5 you can give us?
Yeah. Oh man, that's hard. But if I had to just pick, I would say the REDCAT Shredder for
Okay.
sure.
Yep. Yep.
REDCAT Shredder for sure. The Traxxas UDR.
Okay.
Every time I take that thing out, it surprises me.
Nice.
And the Creighton 4S, the one that I bought to replace the TRMT 10E.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The shredder,
Yeah.
I liked the shredder was one of my, like, I don't know, maybe the third or fourth car I got in my new buying gen here, and
Hmm.
I just out of the box it looked awesome. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't like the tires too much, so
Oh
I ended
yeah.
up getting the Duratrack 6-pack tires for it.
Perfect.
Big
Yep.
tires, right?
Yep.
But
Yep.
sure enough, that stripped the diffs, all 3 of them. So I had to go through, man, I bought diffs
Oh
like
no.
like crazy. Yeah, it just kept stripping them. And then I think they sold like a hardened version diffs. So then I bought
Yeah.
those. I don't know how real that was. I mean, somebody was telling me, he's like, yeah, that's just their standard gearbox. They sell 2 different versions. One that says stock gearbox, the other one hardened. He's like, they're the same. And I'm like, oh, gee, thanks. But yeah, I wound up stripping them, but I loved it with the big Duratrax tires on it. I mean, the car
Oh
got
yeah.
faster. It was so nice and balanced. I really liked the truck. I mean, it's an 8 scale stretched, right?
Yes.
I think that's basically
Yes.
what it is. And I had even a landslide, which I thought
Right
was
on.
a great truck too. That thing took such a pounding and
Yeah.
and kept going. And I said to him, for 299, that car, and it's bigger than a 10 scale. It's more like a 1.9, kind of like the Maximus.
Right.
And you're getting it. There's 10 scale models like the Granite or even the Team REDCAT stuff. They're 10 scales and they're more money than
Right.
the landslide. And I think the landslide is in there. Like it's a good truck to start off with.
And the landslide is always going to win in top trumps too because it's 4S.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, well mine's 4S,
There
man.
you go, man. I got the 53. Damn.
Right.
Yeah, it's that was a cool truck.
Yeah, I love it. I've never run mine on stock wheels and tires.
Oh,
Like
really?
when I bought it, I bought Duratrax Hatchet MTs
Ooh.
just because I love those super aggressive,
Yeah.
claw
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
tire treads. And yeah, I stripped the center diff in mine. Still running on the stock front and rear diffs. Those are still untouched.
Okay.
But I completely destroyed the center diff with those
Mm.
gigangus wheels and tires.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, I put a new servo in it because my stock servo didn't last very long. I
Yeah,
mean, that thing was never intended to have such big wheels on it.
right, right. Yeah. Even the Maximus, the servo on that it was pitiful. And I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had to change that. So, but that was again in the videos prior to me buying it, so I knew beforehand to get it. So, if $20, you grab a 20 kg servo and just throw it in. So, and one of the things I learned from the Maximus was, even though it's ready to run and it's out the box, goes for a lot of people that want to get into the hobby. And I know it says ready to run, but you should inspect the vehicle
Yeah.
because sometimes those screws are not all tight. And,
Yes.
the Maximus was notorious for that. First run, things were backing out. So,
Your TRMT 10E, you lost the grub screw in the pinion.
mhm. Yes.
Same thing. Same exact thing happened to me.
Yep. Yep.
And
The
it's
thing
like,
just
oh my
locked up.
gosh, there's not a drop of Loctite anywhere on this vehicle.
Yep. Exactly. I thought something
Yeah,
happened because I sent it off of a ramp, and
yeah,
it came down and landed perfect, but then that was it. And I'm like, oh man, are you kidding? That's
right.
nothing compared to RC dudes. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
How could. But yeah, that was I gotta get that thing out again. I haven't run it in a while. Like the conversation I had with Dave was like, where do you run them? I have some spots for the big cars. My
uh-huh.
limitless, I'm limited to where I can race that thing. I need a
Yeah,
I need a stretch. I need a huge
yeah,
stretch. So there's always things like that you got to think about when it comes to getting these things.